This is the afternoon weather update. This is for Thursday, the 13th of April. I'm James Spann. We have an upper low and a surface low around the region. Showers and thunderstorms are increasing, some producing some small hail. Just an outside chance of a brief tornado for the next couple of hours. And another system coming in here over the weekend with some rain at times late Saturday night into Sunday morning. So let's get right to it. Let's just begin with the radar. What do you say? And there's a look at the current situation. You can see new showers and storms forming through parts of central Alabama, rotating towards the northwest. And some of the storms are producing some small hail. This is a look at some of the hail that was falling in the community of Lakeview. That is in Tuscaloosa County, the eastern part of Tuscaloosa County. And again, that's not severe size. Keep in mind, to be severe, it needs to be the size of that quarter. And that's a very small hail. But again, so far they are under severe limits. Take a closer look quickly at some of the heavier storms here, and you can see they're kind of lined up in extreme western Walker and western Jefferson and northeastern Tuscaloosa counties, the cluster there between Oakman down toward Bessemer. And again, those are moving towards the northwest. And we'll keep an eye on these things. And again, they might try and rotate here. In fact, we'll take a look at the wind velocity with a shower that's out around Hueytown and Concord. And again, you see kind of that hook look there, but there's no evidence of any tornado on radar here. And again, there could be a little quick spin up somewhere today, but so far they're fairly well behaved and not overly impressive. But again, we'll keep a close eye on that over the next couple of hours. Let's go to the upper air look across the country today. And again, there's that deep upper low that's located over South Mississippi. And underneath that, there is a surface reflection. And that surface low has been moving steadily northward during the course of the day today from the Gulf Coast region. In fact, let me see if I can pop a quick look at the surface low. There you go. You can see it's near Meridian, Mississippi. And again, moving north, it's about, let's see, it looks like 1,004 millibars, producing some pretty windy conditions. In fact, we have a wind advisory in effect. Here's a look at the visible satellite loop across the region. And you can see the swirl over Mississippi and a dry slot kind of working into parts of South Alabama. Down on the Gulf Coast, it's gorgeous. The sky is beautiful. It's sunny. We got some sunshine through parts of central Alabama. And again, that will help to destabilize the atmosphere. There's the latest visible satellite view, so kind of a mixture of clouds and sunshine across the state. We'll check the radar, and again, that's the composite view, and you can see a larger mass of rain under the cold core low over Mississippi in that developing band of showers and storms rotating through parts of north and central Alabama. And again, that's the view coming from the Birmingham NextRad site. And we'll keep an eye on those. The better chance of rotation most likely will be over the far eastern side of the state, east central and southeast Alabama, back into parts of South Georgia. Temperatures beginning to rebound where the sun is out, 75 in Centerville, Tuscaloosa 73. Only 69 down at Mobile, 80 though at Montgomery. They've got sunshine. Dothan at 77. So the gradient winds are fairly steep. We have a wind advisory in effect for much of the state. The counties there in brown, we could see gradient winds not related to storms gusting up to 35, 40 miles an hour with that deep surface low. And also a tornado watch in effect for parts of central and south Georgia. Around the rest of the nation, things are fairly quiet. We have red flag warnings in effect from Arizona and New Mexico up to parts of the Great Lakes because of the wildfire danger there. And still some counties up in Montana are under winter storm warnings. So here's the severe weather outlook for the rest of today and tonight. Got a marginal risk from the Texas Panhandle through parts of the western high plains. And around here, we have an enhanced risk. That's level 3 out of 5 over parts of South Georgia. That would include places like Valdosta. In Alabama, we have a level 2 out of 5, slight risk, up to Clanton and Sylacauga and Roanoke. And then a level 1 out of 5, marginal risk, up to Winfield, Cullman, and Center. And we'll go to the probabilistic outlook for tornadoes. And again, you can see the higher tornado probabilities are over South Georgia in the enhanced risk area. with the chance much, much lower across Alabama. And again, could there be an isolated brief tornado? Yes, but it's not especially likely. And again, the better chance of a couple of isolated tornadoes over South Georgia today. So this is tomorrow. There's a marginal risk over the Carolinas and parts of southern Virginia, and also a risk from North Texas up into parts of the high plains. And then on day 3, this is Saturday and Saturday night, a risk just west of the state, a risk from eastern Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi up to near Chicago. And no risk is defined beyond this period. This outlook runs through 7 a.m. Sunday, and the storm should be weakening as they move in here late Saturday night and Sunday morning. Here's the rain for the next 7 days. For most of the state, rain amounts between 1/2 and 1 inch. So, model fans, here we go. This is the GFS, the 12Z run. This is tomorrow at 4. The upper low beginning to lift away, but still we're going to mention scattered showers. And it will not rain all day. In fact, I think a decent chunk of the day dry, but there will be some showers around in random scattered spots. Highs upper 60s and low 70s, a lot of clouds around. This is Saturday, and for most of the state, the day looks warm and dry. Highs upper 70s and low 80s. Now, if you're in Mobile and Baldwin counties, you could certainly see some thunderstorms, showers and storms on Saturday, but the rest of the state during the day should be dry. Let's go to Saturday night just after midnight, and again, the GFS is slowing everything down. Now, we have a surface low that's on the Iowa-Missouri border with a trailing front down through Shreveport. We're still dry, and it looks like now it might be 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sunday before the batch of showers gets in here. This is 4 o'clock Sunday afternoon. The showers persisting on the eastern side of the state. But again, I'd say at the moment, the prime window for rain seems to be about 3 a.m. until 3 p.m. Sunday in that 12-hour window. And there could be some thunder. We don't expect any severe weather. And then on Monday, it's all by. We should mention Sunday's high, again, upper 60s and low 70s, cooler than Saturday, low 80s on Saturday for many spots. Monday will be a sunny day, upper 60s and low 70s. In fact, all next week looks quiet. Tuesday, dry. Wednesday, dry. And a week from today, Thursday the 20th, the ridge in place, and we are warm and dry. Highs will likely be in the low and mid-80s, and it sure looks like we stay dry through Friday. So at the moment, Monday through Friday of next week looking rain-free. And let's quickly go out 10 days. What do you say? And again, got a ridge in place, evidence of showers and storms north and west of the state. But again, really the bottom line at this point, things look pretty quiet for much of next week and the period just beyond that, which is pretty remarkable because typically things are pretty active here, as we all know this time of the year. Here's the rain for Birmingham coming off the GFS ensemble, the mean about 2 inches between now and the 28th of April. Check the numbers coming off the national blend of models. This is for Birmingham. 70 tomorrow, 82 Saturday, then back in the 70s on Sunday, Monday, then low and mid-80s every day for the rest of next week. And hot off the presses, got the brand new CPC outlook. This is for April 21st through April 27th. Temperatures around here would be a little above average if that works out. Roll that Pepsi Kid Cam video today. Had a great time seeing these great students today at the Coleman Child Development Center. And let me tell you what, they do an amazing job. All the teachers and those kids were just great today. They were so good. And let me tell you what, we got some treats here. I mean, look at this cake. Have we gotten some cakes this year or what? And, you know, their culinary students actually made that. Their students there. And, boy, those treats were awesome as well. But, again, to everybody at the Coleman Child Development Center, always good to be in Coleman County. And thanks a lot for your kindness and hospitality today. You guys were absolutely amazing. So, before we go, let's go back to the radar one more time and see what's happening. Again, you can see bands of showers and thunderstorms rotating through parts of north, central, and east Alabama. We'll kind of stop and take a look at some of the heavier showers and storms. Again, some of the heavier storms are lined up in western Jefferson and western Walker County, Oakman down toward Concord and Oak Grove. And inevitably, we got some small hail falling. We've seen shots of that earlier. In fact, looks like a little hail core here out around Oak Grove. You see right there. In fact, looks like we now have a special weather statement. That's going to be again, that's not a severe thunderstorm warning. That is a significant weather advisory that's being issued there for the possibility of a small hail with that storm. And again, let me change the radar really quickly. Let's go down to the KMXX radar and take a look at the storms on the eastern side of the state. Same thing for the storms down around Beauregard and Lee County, south of Opelika. They're probably producing some small hail as well. And again, in all of this, there's no evidence of any tornado activity. And again, at some point later today, it is conceivable that these showers and storms might try and rotate with that upper low nearby. Obviously, there's a lot of helicity in the atmosphere, but the instability values are marginal. The wind field's not especially strong aloft, and so far they are being relatively well behaved. And again, one more time, there's a look at that surface low that is across Mississippi, and you can see it's about 1,004 millibars near Meridian. And again, it's awfully windy away from storms. We have that wind advisory for much of the state. The counties there in brown, and those gradient winds will likely persist through the evening hours, and everything will settle down once the sun goes down. So we'll keep a close eye on these things. But it's not a major severe weather threat today. But like we say, anytime a system comes through in mid-April, you got to watch those things carefully. So that is it for the video this afternoon. We'll have notes on the blog, AlabamaWX.com. Headed down to Calhoun County, over to Calhoun County tomorrow at Welborn High School. And don't forget, we are going to do our weather radio programming event today in Tuscaloosa County at the Lowe's in Northport on US 82. And I will be here at the station just in case we have any severe weather. But Evan Chickvera and a large team is there. If you need help with your weather radio, if you want us to check it, if you have a new one you'd like for us to program it, bring it by. We're glad to help. Again, we'll be at the Lowe's in Northport between 4 o'clock and 6:30 this evening. And, of course, don't forget to watch us over on the television side. Studio A, right across the hall. ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.